Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Alfitri Lianti and I come from group 3. On this occasion, I will to tell you about my opinion about news in Jakarta and the Post. This is the news that I want to comment. The first is article summary. Deputy Finance Minister Suhasil Nazara emphasized that democracy plays a vital role in ensuring economic equity, particularly through fiscal policies like the state budget in Indonesia, like APBN, that support middle income and vulnerable groups. He highlighted Democracy Foundation for transparency, especially in addressing the pandemic. The second about content analysis. The article outlines Suhasil's view of democracy as essential for equitable economic growth, with a focus on fiscal policies that balance growth and social justice, indicating a commitment to support low-income group through transparent governance. And the last about personal comment. The Deputy Minister perspective showcased the government dedication to democracy as a tool for equality. Balancing growth and equity is challenging but crucial, especially for vulnerable community. Okay, I think that's enough for my opinion. I apologize if there are any mistake. Thank you, and the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Wiji Barakatul Khairia. I come from group 3. On this occasion, I will tell you about my opinion news in the Jakarta Post. This is article news Ridwan Kamil vows to transform Thousand Island into global tourist hub. The first is article summary. Jakarta Governor Ridwan Kamil visited the Thousand Island Regency on Sunday and promised to boost tourism, thereby turning the island into an international tourist destination. So, later there are several islands that we will build so that they can be like Singapore. Ridwan site will combining and Untung Java Island and quitted by Tempo.co. Second, content analysis. Mr. Ridwan will boost the tourism sector by recommending granting the Thousand Island a special economic zone status to facilitate such projects and improving the licensing and taxation process. Mr. Ridwan told the audience that if tourism develops, more jobs will be available and unemployment will decrease. The last about personal comment. I agree with the development of the tourism sector because it will increase foreign exchange, friend foreign tourists and create jobs for Indonesian citizens, especially local residents, but there still needs to be supervision in the development process. It is fair that there are irresponsible elements when interested by the community. Okay, I think enough for my opinion. I apologize if any mistake. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aji Cahyono and I would like to tell you about my comments on one of the Jakarta Post article. The article have titled Sintayong retains World Cup qualification hope for Indonesia despite Japan loss. The first I want to tell you about the resume of the content in this article. Indonesia national football team coach Sintayong remains optimistic that his team can compete to qualify for the 2026 World Cup despite being at the bottom of the Asian Zone third round qualifying group. In the last match on 15 November, Indonesia lost 4-0 to Japan at the Gelora Bung Karno Main Stadium, Jakarta. The defeat left Indonesia with just 3 points from 5 matches. Sintayong hopes his team can finish in the third or fourth place for a chance to play in playoff. Japan lead this group with 13 points, followed by Australia, Saudi Arabia, and China with 7 points, and Bahrain with 5 points. Scene also highlight the difference in quality between Indonesia and Japan player, especially after an early goal from Ragnar Oratmann failed to convert into points, which he said he could change the outcome of this match. And the second, I would like to tell you about the analysis, the content of this article. This article highlights the main view of Coach Shin Tae-yong, who optimistic that the Indonesian national team still have a chance to qualify for the 2026 World Cup despite currently being at the bottom of the qualifying group. The authors appears the support of Coach Shin Tae-yong view, which emphasize the importance of fighting to the end without regrets. Evidence to support Shin optimistic is he said that Indonesia still have 5 matches left, giving it hope to clinch third or fourth place, which is enough to enter the playoff of. And then now I want to tell you about my comment about this article. In yesterday match against Japan on November 15 at the Gelora Bung Karno Stadium, Indonesian national team did lose heavily to the Japanese national team with a final score of 4-0. This article informs that Indonesia still have a chance to advance to the next round in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Although the opportunity is small, but Coach Shin Tae-yong remains optimistic that Indonesia national team still have advanced to next round with 5 matches left. This article have 5W and 1H, and I think this article is accurate. Thank you.